Wake up to reality. Nothing ever goes as planned in this accursed world. The longer you live, the more you will realize that the only things that truly exist in this reality are merely pain, suffering, and futility. Listen, everywhere you look in this world, wherever there is light, there will always be shadows to be found as well. As long as there is a concept of victors, the vanquished will also exist. The selfish intent of wanting to preserve peace initiates wars, and hatred is born in order to protect love. There are nexuses, causal relationships that cannot be separated. I want to sever the fate of this world. A world of only victors. A world of only peace. A world of only love. I will create such a world. I am the ghost of the Uchiha. For truly this reality is a hell.
Listen, Lee. If you wish to be freed of this suffering, then you're going to need to come to a decision.
Do you mean that I should be prepared to give up on my dreams?
No, because if you lose your dreams, you'll undergo pain far worse than this. You know, the two of us really have quite a lot in common, Lee. Without our ninja way to guide us, you and I would never survive. Get the operation, Lee. You've worked hard, Lee. There's no doubt in my mind your surgery will be a success. You have the power to shape your own destiny. And on the 1 in a million chance that something goes wrong, I will die right along with you. Ever since the day I met you, my whole nindo has been to make you the most splendid ninja possible. I promise.
In the shinobi world, it's not how you live, it's how you die. A shinobi's life is not measured by how they live, but rather it's measured by what they manage to accomplish before their death. And looking back, my life has really been full of nothing but failure. Continually rejected by Tsunade, unable to stop my friend, and unable to protect either my student or my mentor. Compared to the great and celebrated deeds of the Hokage, my actions are trifling, insignificant things indeed. I wish that I could have died like each of the Hokage. The tale is only as good as its final turn of events, the plot twist.
He reminds me of the old me. He thinks by getting everything, he can accomplish whatever he wants to. And he makes himself believe that he can't fail, even if that really amounts to lying to himself. I stopped listening to what anyone else said, and I stopped letting myself trust anybody. In his case, Kabuto is so deluded that he thinks all of these powers are his and his alone. I understand him too well. Both of us were used by the shinobi world. He can't forgive himself or accept himself for what he truly is. It's clear that what he's doing is wrong, but he's not completely to blame for not realizing that. My chance has passed me by, but he can still forgive himself.
She decided to die at the hands of someone she loved, to protect the hidden leaf. No matter what words you say, to me the you who could not protect Rin is an imposter. To me, Rin is someone not meant to die. So the dead Rin is also an imposter. Rin is only Rin alive. The shinobi system, the village, shinobi themselves, They created these circumstances. What caused me to despair is this world itself. This counterfeit world. Look at me! There's nothing in my heart. I don't feel pain any longer. There's no need to feel guilty, Kakashi. This hole was opened up by this world of hell. I only had pain inside here before, but really, what's the meaning in that? So I abandoned it all. Meanwhile, you have suffered all this time at Reen's grave, and mine as well.
To be a Hokage, you have to be the greatest of all ninja. You have to prove yourself so everyone believes in you. I've been ignored, pushed away, and treated like I had the plague or something. And after all that, I found one person who believes in me. I had to get knocked down a lot. So you better make sure that you're ready. For lots of sweat and tears while you're learning to be a ninja. By the way, there is no easy way to becoming Hokage. Believe it.
For those who follow the path of revenge, it never ends well. You'll only tear yourself apart. And even if you succeed and you get your revenge, what will you have then? Nothing. Emptiness.
Shut up! What makes you think you know anything about it? It's easy for you to talk. You have no idea!
Easy. Just try to calm down.
Maybe if I was to kill the most important people in your life, everyone who's ever meant anything, maybe then I'd listen to you. Because maybe then you'd have some idea how I feel.
It's an interesting theory, but I'm afraid you're a little late to put it to the test. Everyone you're talking about has already been killed.
My goal is to fulfill the dream even Jiraiya Sensei was unable to achieve. What I want is to create peace and bring about justice. Oh, I see. That is noble of you. That would be justice. However, what about my family? My friends? My village? They suffered the same fate as this village at the hands of you Hidden Leaf Ninja. How is it fair to let only you people preach about peace and justice? Once, the Land of Fire and the Hidden Leaf had grown too big. To protect their national interests, they forced feudal clans to wage war against each other, and profited from it. Otherwise, the people of the villages would have starved. As it happened, our little nation and its villages became the battlefield where the great nations waged their war. Each time they did, our nation was ravaged and laid to waste. After many such battles, the great nation stabilized, but our smaller nation suffered, and it barely recovered. You and I are both seeking the very same thing. We both want to achieve the peace that Jiraiya Sensei envisioned. You and I are the same. We're both motivated by our desire for peace and justice. The justice that I have delivered against the Leaf Village is no different from what you are trying to do to me. Everyone feels the same pain when losing something dear. You and I have both experienced that pain. You strive for your justice, and I strive for mine. We're both just ordinary men who have been driven to seek vengeance in the name of justice. And if one comes to call vengeance justice, such justice will only breed further vengeance and trigger a vicious cycle of hatred. Right now, we live in such a cycle. I know the past and can foretell our future. It is the same as our history. So we believe that human beings simply cannot understand each other, and they never will. The shinobi world of ours is ruled by hatred, and hatred alone.
I've always known that doing nothing at all will almost certainly bring even greater pain. I know what I must do. I must clear my own path. And perhaps then, the day'll come. The day will come when I can be like him. I want to be part of this village, so I'm aiming for the title of Kazekage as a shinobi of the sand.
Gara.
I will work hard and connect to the people of this village. Watching Naruto Uzumaki has brought me clarity. Until I met him, my ties to others brought only pain and sorrow. But he was always pushing me to redefine those ties. I think I finally understand the suffering and sadness of life, the joy. These are feelings that can be shared with those around me. It was Uzumaki. He's the whole reason my eyes have opened. When we fought, we connected. He's known the same pain I have, and he taught me that I can change the path my life will follow.
Remember, you hold more than one life in your hands. And it seems that my life may have also been one of them.
But why? Why did you... You can't die here! You were gonna change the Hyuga!
Long ago, those words of yours freed me from the shackles of fate.
Why would you go so far from me? Even give up your life? Why?
Because you called me a genius.
Because after all, unlike me, you're not a failure, Neji.
Father, I finally understand the freedom you felt choosing to die in order to protect your comrades.
Far as I'm concerned, he's enemy number one! Why, you ungrateful! After everything he did for you, Haku lived for you!
Is there someone who's precious to you?
You were the most important thing in the world to him!
For me, there is only one person who matters, and my purpose is to protect and serve him, and that purpose is what gives me my strength.
And he meant nothing to you? Nothing at all?
The way of shinobi is very difficult for me.
While he was sacrificing everything for you, you never felt anything at all for him?
But I will do anything to see that his dream is fulfilled, even become shinobi if I must.
And if I become stronger, does that mean I'll become as cold-hearted as you are? He threw his life away. And for what? For you and your dream?
I want only to make his dream come true. That is my dream.
You never let him have a dream of his own, but he didn't care.
I was happy.
And you just toss him aside like he was nothing. A broken tool. Man, that's so wrong. So wrong!
You talk too much. Your words cut deep. Deeper than any blade.